Welcome back to another Celebrity Sweets. I'm Ethan. It's still summer, there's a few more days, and maybe you can celebrate your hot girl summer. Yeah, that's the treat that we're gonna make today. A hot girl summer by Megan the Stallion. The Stallion. So we're gonna soak up these last few days of summer and August and have a hot girl summer, so you know she got it lit. I don't really know how to transition from that into what we're doing, but we're baking cookies today. I want to make some cookies inspired by that bottle from the single art. That's what I want to make, and I want to make them out of cinnamon spice cookies, and the inside though is going to have one of those hard candies where they melt out, and yeah, you'll just see how to make it. And the ingredients for this recipe are that was my Nikki voice. Let's wrap these kind of ingredients. Okay, ready? Flour, sugar, butter, eggs, cinnamon, vanilla, baking powder, baking soda. Yeah. The first thing we want to do in making these cookies is start adding in our dry ingredients. Now you got a whole lot of options, but you're not popping. You can add in these in any order that you like. I'm gonna add in flour, baking soda, and then baking powder. Mix up your dry ingredients with a whisk and set aside. In a larger bowl, we can now start to cream together our butter and sugar. Crack in your egg and using your hand mixer, beat it up one more time. Round off your wet ingredients by adding in your vanilla extract and remix it. Get it? Once all of your wet ingredients are added into your bowl, we can now scrape it down with a spatula to make sure that everything is incorporated. We use offset spatulas a lot, but offset's not featured in this. But Ty Dolla $ign is. That just doesn't make sense. It's now time to start assembling this cookie dough. However, I forgot to add in the cinnamon to our dry ingredients, so we need to do that. The cinnamon makes this whole thing like the hot girl summer. Yes, that's the cinnamon's job. It's just like a girl summer. You have to add in the cinnamon to make it a hot girl summer. Yeah. Once you've added your cinnamon, now we can start adding it to our wet ingredients, adding in half of our dry, mixing it up, and the last half of our dry, and mixing it up. Our cinnamon cookie dough has come together, and now I want to wrap. Sorry. This is a rap song. This is just a whole process in my head. I was trying to say rap, like R-A-P, but you say rap, because then we're going to wrap it up with a W, but it's with an R, and I was just trying to say it like rap music, but you say it the same way, it's just spelled differently. We want to take our cookie dough and wrap it in some plastic wrap. And now pop it into the fridge for about 30 minutes to an hour. We're just looking for this to kind of chill before we roll it. Don't worry, it'll still be a hot girl somewhere once we bake it. I took our cookie dough out of the fridge. It was chilling in there for about 45 minutes. I then covered my workstation and cookie dough in a little bit of flour, and now we can start to roll this out. Taking your rolling pin, roll out this cookie dough evenly, about 1/2 inch thick. The cookie dough is rolled out about 1/2 inch thick. This is a little bit thicker than normal, but that is okay. We now want to start cutting these out, and again, we're going for a single art kind of inspired cookie where we see Nikki and Megan on that kind of bottle. I didn't have a bottle cookie cutter like that, but I did make a stencil, and I'll put a link to this in the description below. I printed it on some hot girl summer orange. I literally just made a bunch of shapes to kind of make it. It's almost like a potion or something. I think it's a drink, but it looks like a potion. I'm gonna use a sharp knife and trace around our stencil onto the cookie dough, cutting out as many cookies as I can. I've cut out about four cookies here. They're pretty big in size. And I actually just placed them onto this silicone mat, which will help us when we add in our hard candy. Now, we've been working with these cookies and they've been exposed to the air, which is starting to warm these up. So before we fill these cookies with our hard candy, we want to pop them into the freezer this time for about 10 to 15 minutes. This will help them keep their shape while they bake, and also, keep their shape while they bake. When we add in the stuff, it won't go all over the place. Good. Hot girl summer. I took our cookies out of the freezer. They've been chilling in there for about 13 minutes. I've got a circle cookie cutter here, and I'm going to cut out the middles of all of these. The cookie cutter I'm using leaves about half-inch border around the entire thing. And to fill the inside of this cookie, I'm going to be using Jolly Ranchers. This is also the cinnamon fire flavor. More hot girl summer vibes. I'm just going to unwrap our Jolly Ranchers and place about 2 of them into each of our cookies. For me. Oh, I have to talk now. After you've filled all of your cookies with Jolly Ranchers, now we want to pop them into the oven at 350 degrees for about 9 to 11 minutes or until golden brown, and the Jolly Ranchers will begin to melt. I took our cookies out of the oven and gave them plenty of time to cool. I always say this, but especially for these, they need to cool. Hot girl summer still needs to cool down. Now to decorate these cookies, there's not much we need to do because it's really just a bottle, and the bottle's supposed to be clear, and that's the inside of the bottle. So I've whipped up a quick glaze here, just powdered sugar, cinnamon, and a little bit of vanilla extract. And now I'm just gonna kind of drizzle this and spread it out over our cookie, just in a nice thin layer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bring the treat back. That's right. Here we have them, our hot girl summer inspired cinnamon hard candy filled cookies that we made today. And kind of celebrating the end of summer, if people do that, kind of transitioning into fall with these more fall, kind of warm, yet fiery spices. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, save a life and make it sweet. Also have a hot girl summer. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, let me know by hitting that like button down below. And while you're at it, subscribe. You can do that by clicking this cute little donate right here. If you're looking for more content, up here's my latest video, and down here's where YouTube thinks you should watch. That's all for today. I will see you guys in the next video.